What is up, guys? North Digital Assets coming at you with another video. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the market because it's been rolling. It's been finding support, but it's been rolling. So we're going to talk about that. If you are serious about cryptocurrency and if your goal is to make 7 figures in cryptocurrency, click subscribe down here in the bottom right hand corner. If you can see my logo, click my logo, click subscribe, or click subscribe below. Smash up the like button and let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin scaring a lot of people. The fear and greed index, I believe, is at 10. I saw on Twitter. 10, that's pretty low. We haven't seen that since June and July when I was buying XRP for dirt cheap. And now we are seeing Bitcoin even falling below this wick that we had on December 4th. But all is well, because in my opinion right now, what I'm feeling in my opinion on the charts and everything I'm seeing is that Bitcoin looks beautiful. Now, that sounds probably very counterintuitive to you if you are newer to the market or if you don't follow if you don't follow crypto that closely. But to me, what Bitcoin is doing right now is very beautiful. We have a lot of good stuff going on here. I will say, let's zoom in a little closer so we can actually take a look at what's going on. Yes, we fell below this wick line from December 4th because that line was 41,997. We've been below that now. This is on the daily. So each candle is 1 day. We've been below it for about a day and a half, 2 days here. Fell below it here, and we are sitting below it. We still have some lines of support. Where it looks like we're finding support right now is right here. And there was a number of days in September where we found support here. There was some resistance here that we had found. I think if you scroll back into here, and then yes, it's acted as resistance as before. Very important line there. And other than that, so we have this line of defense as support here. And one of the last lines of support that you need to hold, is right here. 39,626. You do not want to roll below 39,626, hit your head, and start to roll lower. Obviously, if that happens, you could be looking all the way back to the start, 29,000. But that is not what I think is going to happen, and I will show you why right now. So, good things that we have going on because Bitcoin's price is down. It's at 40,984. It's been even a little lower. I guess it dipped all the way to, if we can see here, roughly, it dipped all the way to 40,500 roughly. Okay, let me show you the good stuff here. The stock RSI is down here in the gutter. And let's pull this up. It looks like possibly, usually what is down here, it's usually has momentum to the upside. This is a momentum indicator, but you see the blue line kind of flattening out here, and the blue line should definitely cross over the yellow and start to head up. Anyways, the point is that the momentum is extremely low. It is, if I drop a line in here, it is lower than we have seen in a long time. It's as low as all the way back in May 21. It's very low. And the momentum, it is in oversold conditions. But more important than that, what I like a lot more than that is the RSI here. Let's take a look at the RSI. So the RSI currently, right now, is at 27. Extremely low, below the purple band here. We haven't seen a number that low since back here in May also. So the RSI should be finding support relatively soon here and have a bounce to the upside. Let's click out of this here. So with the stock RSI, like I was just showing, let's zoom in, let's move that. So the stock RSI, typically when the stock RSI is that low, you see here, I dropped that trend line in here. When it's this low, look at the run it goes on. You know, typically when it's low and it's all the way down to this trend line, you're getting some movement back to the upside. You're getting some sort of relief, some sort of momentum to the upside. So what will that bring? We will see. So far, at the end of this year, instead of having a rally towards the end of the year, what we really had was hedge funds selling, taking profits, getting their money, selling at the end of the year, taking their profits, and institutions rebalancing their assets. So now that we are in 2022, what kind of hedge funds, as institutions, what kind of money will we possibly see come in to Bitcoin? Because we are finding support here on that line. That is one of our last lines of support, and we also have that 39.5 area, roughly that wick. So we still are holding support. This is very, very similar to this last pattern that we saw all through June here. Very similar for continuation on, and this is the picture I posted on Twitter the other day. Let's go to the weekly time frame here. Let us reset the chart, and what I want to do now is just erase all drawings and take a look at the weekly here. So again, we have dropped below the 55 EMA on the week. We are below it, and we are looking to find some momentum. Same thing on the stock RSI on the weekly, which is a more important stock RSI here. I need to change that to white so you guys can see that. We are very low on the stock RSI, and we are in oversold conditions. The good thing is it's not like, if I zoom in here, it is not like we are at 41,000 and we are here and we are falling, because by the time we got down here, we'd be around $30,000 by the time you got down there. So my point is that 41,000 on the charts, we are finding support, and we have this going on at the same time. We're not, way up here. So that is good. Bitcoin has been bottoming out for so long at this point in time. Sooner or later, it is going to find some support and some movement back to the upside. I really believe that, especially with the Elliott wave here. If we go to my other chart, let's take a look. The Elliott wave here, we still have not done the wave 5 of the Elliott wave theory. Irregardless of how long it's going to take to get some momentum and get some movement to the upside price-wise, we have not completed the 5th wave. Whether the 4 is over here, and then we're going to make the larger 5th wave, or the 4 is already complete, and when we had wave 1, we had wave 2, next would be wave 3 within this wave 5. So irregardless of how long it takes, I believe we are going to see movement to the upside. Let's go back to this cleaner chart. So right now, we still have plenty of space between the 20 and the 55 EMA. Here, we just need to find a little momentum soon in the next week or two to come back above the 55 EMA, which is the red line. We did drop below it. You can see that back here, and that was before the rally. July, the last time we were below this 55 EMA with this candle bodies, it was July, and that's when we saw that massive run up. Are we going to see that again? Very possible. We need to get a little bit of momentum in the next week or two, come back above the 55 EMA, find some support, and get ready for movement on. So that is going to be about it for this video. We can take a look at Glassnode real quick here. So kind of just chopping sideways here on the balance on exchanges, but that is still a good trend to see, this falling all the way from July. It's not like the supply is going back up or we're back in this range from August. We're not even close. We're much lower. So that's good to see. We are bottoming out on the RSI and the stock RSI on Bitcoin. We are finding support and holding support very, very strong. We are showing similar patterns to June and July before that next massive run. The year 2022 is here, and the clock has turned over for any institutions that want to come in to Bitcoin. January is also kind of just a slower month, but we could definitely see some movement here soon. That's what we're hoping for, some momentum to the upside. Let us look at derivatives. So futures open interest, you like to see this. The open interest just keeps falling. If you look at January 1st, the end of the year, and January 1st, there was about 17 billion in open interest, all exchanges. Today, we are now all the way down here at 15.5 billion. So it's continued to fall. When we were closer to here, we had 19 billion here around Christmas. 19 billion compared to 15.5 billion is still a big difference. And a lot of these people have been liquidated out of the market. So we have that going on also. So we're just going to have to stay patient, and we're gonna make our money, and we're gonna be vindicated in the long run. Things are gonna turn to the upside. The market's gonna return. Crypto's gonna go on a run, and then people are gonna be clamoring in later when they had months and months to purchase on discount, and later they will want to buy it at inflated prices, which is the opposite of what you want to do in these markets. Also, the last time the Fear and Greed Index was this low, back in June and July, when I was buying a lot of stuff on discount, that was the end of the fear, and that is when the next price momentum began. So we went from a 10 on the Fear and Greed Index, and that is when we finally started to get some momentum back to the upside. The market works in mysterious ways. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys, and like and subscribe below. Smash up the like button, hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Stay patient out there. See ya.